Hello, everybody. How are you today on this wonderful Saturday in December? Nice to see you here. Or if you're watching on replay, welcome. So, I am Libby Hickson from MFT, and today I am going to be playing with blueprints dies because that is today's deal of the day. Let me put this up here and show you. I'm just going to go over this real quick. So today in our countdown to Christmas, the deal is add any blueprints dynamic set to your cart. There's 7 different options to choose from. And you can choose a free 4x8 sentiment stamp set of your choice, which is a $17.99 value. It's today only. It's another BOGO, and it's only today. We're having a different deal every single day. So that is what the deal is today. And let's see here. Hello, Alyssa and John Johnson in Alaska. Oh my goodness. I was just watching or looking at some pictures from Alaska of somebody I follow on Instagram was just there recently, and it was just so beautiful. It's on my dream list someday to go there and visit. So anyway, so I wanted to just show on the website real quick, and then I'll get into making. But this is, hi Flora, how are you doing today? This is the MFT website, so it's on the main page. You can see what today's deal is. You can see it updated there every day at 8 a.m. Click on it, and it'll take you to the category, and you can see these fun blueprints dynamics that are available. This one is what I'm going to use today, and it says it's low stock. So if you love it, you're going to want to get it while you can. One thing I noticed when you go into these dynamics sets, at least some of them, they have a download you can click on. I don't know if that'll show. I have it printed. I'll show you in a second, but it'll give you ideas of how to put all these dies together into different arrangements, which is super cool. And then here up at the top of this page where you can see all the blueprints sets is a link to the 4x8 sentiment sets that you can pick from. There's 39 of those to pick from to pick a free one, including the one that we used yesterday, I think is on here because it was a 4x8 sentiment set. But a lot of the MFT sentiments, all of them are so good and so well thought out and beautiful. And so there's a lot of great message sets to choose from. If you pick up a dynamics, you get to choose one of those sets today. All right, so back to me. Hello, 17 below zero today in Alaska. Okay, I think the pictures I was looking at were from back in August, so maybe that's when I want to go and not in December. Plus, you're at North Pole, Alaska, which I'm sure is especially cold. So hopefully you're staying warm and crafting. If you're not, if anyone's not knowing what I'm talking about, over on YouTube, Melissa is saying that it is 17 below zero today in North Pole, Alaska. Hi, Mindy. Hello, Lillian. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. All right, so I'm going to go over to my overhead desk view and show you. So this, as I mentioned, was the dynamic set, the blueprint set that I'm going to work with today. And since we are in December, I thought I need to make some holiday tags for my gifts. So that's what my plan is with these. It's a really great set for making cute little tags for your presents. It has the circles, the round tags, and then the, what do you call that? I'm drawing a blank on my brain. The thing to put at the top to make it stronger. Oh my gosh, what would you call that? I don't know why I can't think of it right now. And then I think this is cute too. There's little bits that you can die cut a whole bunch in one pass, and you can make your own little shaker bits to put in these. Like if you look at these, this one, it just adds a stitching. Here, how about this? This is the download I was talking about. Let me show you these. So these are all the different kinds of options that you can get with these dies. Reinforcers, that's 100% the word I was not coming up with. That's funny, reinforcers. So you can make shakers with these. You could just make solid tags, which is what I'm going to do today. I'm not going to make solid. You can see how that's the opening. Like if it's white, that shows the opening. If it's gray, it's cardstock or whatever. And so you can make a little shaker here or a shaker there with all those little bits. Of course, you can just use the cute little stars and hearts. And there's bigger stars and hearts as well. There's the to and the from, a for you could use. There's these great little banners that you can have hanging down off your ornament. What I'm picturing is making some ornaments and then having the little to and from either on the back of it or hanging down. I could even put the person's name on that maybe with the to, I guess. But anyway, those are some really fun options in this set. So it's great for making tags. And then another one that I happen to have, but I may make some of these as well because it's more tags. I can make a different shape of tag. This has some kind of Valentine's feel to it with the hearts and the arrows and everything. But of course, you can use this for tags any time of year. A lot of cute stitching. Again, some of them make openings, some of them don't. This one's called Tag Builder Blueprints 5. I think this one was number 6, maybe. Yeah. And again, this one also has the downloadable sheet on the website so that you could, get some inspiration on how you want to put the various things together, which I think is so great. MFT thinks of all those kinds of details, and it's just fantastic. So let me keep the one out that I'm going to use today, but I don't know if I need it. And then I was going to either put some of these little dudes, these little cuties that I already have die cut on my tags, which I think, some of these bears, that's probably what I'll do today because they are already done and ready to go. But I have them just sitting on the tags. These different bears that are so adorable. I already have some penguins ready to go. So like I could put a penguin in that inner circle part. I even have some kitties. I have more Yetis. So I was thinking of maybe doing some of the snowmen because I love these as well. And I haven't played with them yet. The JB Snow Happy set. Look at that little upside down snowman. He's so cute. And the one holding a heart. So I might have to make some of these too. And then there's some critters in here too. So there were so many good things in the November release that it's killing me, man. I want to use all of them. So yes, you need the Yetis and bears, Mindy. That's all there is to it. I'm not teasing you. I'm just showing you need them. You haven't given them a look. Oh my goodness, Alicia. Is that how you say Alicia? Anyway. Oh, I see what you're saying. You always grab the cute stamps and you don't notice these fun things like these dies. Okay, I'm getting you. I'm getting you. So, all right. So I'm going to pick a color scheme for my ornaments. I'm thinking maybe like blue and red because I just love that for the holidays. Like, let me pull out some papers here. Like these kind of aqua blues. There's all these different reds. I have to see which red I like best because there's red hot and there's Amarina cherry, wild cherry, different shades of red. I think I like that nice bold red, which is the wild cherry. And so I'm going to cut those in half and do some die cutting and then figure out where I want to go from there. Do you guys like this kind of color scheme for the holidays? I think it's really pretty, the tealy blue and the red together. But of course I could have done red and green. I could do whatever I want, really. So do any of you ever make homemade tags to put on your gifts? I'm just curious. I always think I will. I always think I'll make holiday cards to send out. Maybe this time I'll actually do some of it. That would be great. So yes. I don't know if you guys are yesing my color choices or if you're yesing that you make tags. I asked too many things in a row right then. And I'm just cutting these in half so I can get them through my die cutting machine. And I think I might just die cut a lot of things and then kind of see how I want to piece them together. And I separated all these dies. Some of them I probably could have just left together and it would have made my life maybe a little easier, but that's okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to want to go back in with these circles or not. I'll do reinforcers. Now that I can think of the word. Probably going to want to do some of this in white as well. Mary just finished making tags for Christmas gifts. That's great. Hello, Janine from Northern Montana. That's another place I'd love to go is Montana. I want to go to like a brain not working again, like a dude ranch. I think that'd be fun. And I also love Montana because there is a place in Montana called Libby, Montana. Oh, wait, no, is it Wyoming? Oh my gosh, I just drew a blank. Now I can't remember which state has my name. One of my friends flew through there one time and got me a postcard. All right, I'm die cutting these. I'm off to the side. I don't know if you can hear me. I have trouble when I'm live. Sometimes my brain just does not want to work the way it should. Okay, let's see what we got with all this. Did a whole bunch of these little hearts because I figure you can never have too many hearts. All right, there's my first batch of things. Oh, look at that. There's Libby, Montana, and a Libby Lake in Wyoming. So I love them both. Thanks for checking on that for me. All right, I'll go ahead and get these cut, and then I'll start figuring out how I want to put things together. Well, welcome over here on YouTube. Sharon, is that how you say your name? Or I'm not sure. But you can watch in either place. I can see comments from both. I'm going to go ahead and make some blue hearts too. I'm not sure if I'll want blue hearts, but might as well. I feel like I'm missing, oh, there it is, the circle. Am I missing anything else? Okay, die cutting again. I'll be right back. Uh-oh. So I'm being bold and not using any tape or anything, and two of my dies overlapped a little. I hope I didn't screw them up. See, that one got a little messed up. Darn it. See if I can fix that a little. Let me look at my dies and what I did to them. That got crunched there, but I don't think it hurts anything. Okay, I didn't mess up any of the cutting parts, so that's good. Do you ever have that happen where they kind of slide too close together while you're running it through? Because I'm not taking the time to use tape or anything like a fool. Okay. I think I may have missed a little piece of heart on that one too. Hello from Washington State. Wow, I have a lot of northern people, northern areas, Alaska, Montana, Washington State, Minnesota, not Minnesota. Where are you, Mindy? Wisconsin. Fun times. Okay, am I missing any other ones? So if you just got here, I'm just die cutting a bunch of pieces from this ornament set, and then I'm going to start assembling some ornaments. I don't really have a plan yet for which colors I want or what, so I'm just kind of doing a bunch of die cutting, and then I'll figure it out from there. I'm going to get organized in a second here. In Canada, another northern person. Hi, Roxanne. When I fix my setup here, I want to get a better setup for going live, but when I do, I might have to do like oopsie, Kathy Zielski and have a die cut cam. So when I'm going back and forth to my die cutting machine, I could just stay on camera. All right, I think I might do one more round with white, and then I'll have everything die cut and we can start playing. And again, this is one of the deals of the day today. It's all the blueprints, dies, sets. I think there were 7 of them to choose from. If you purchase one of those, you can pick one of the 4x8 message sets for free, which is really great because there's some really great message sets. I didn't do my stars. I didn't really think I wanted blue or red stars. I might change my mind, but we'll see. But now I want to get a piece of white. Hello, Louise in Denmark. I've actually been to Denmark. It's been a long time. I was there back in 1989. Ooh, that is a long time ago. Got to stay with a host family there in a small town called Christiansfeld. And that host family took me to Legoland, which was long before there was a Legoland here in the US that I knew about anyway. And so it was so cool getting to see that. And at that Legoland at the time, there was a like a US Old West kind of scene there, which just, I don't know, it was just so fun. I was a kid, and to see, like, having it look like the Old West in the US there in Denmark, it was just really neat. Really neat. Let's see here. Don't want anything to go on top of each other like I had happen. Janina is east of Libby, Montana. Very cool. Well, if you don't know me very well, I'm in Georgia. I live just north of Atlanta, Georgia. And I work remotely for MFT, which is located in Florida. All right, we'll do our white, and then I'm done with die cutting. Okay, now let me get myself organized a little here since I have stuff everywhere. So what are you all up to this weekend? Any fun plans or anything? We are going tonight to my son's girlfriend's family's house, and we're gonna have a Hanukkah celebration dinner with them. We don't celebrate Hanukkah, but we're always happy to celebrate other people's cultures with them, and that's really exciting. I think it's gonna be fun. Plus, they're really nice people. Okay. All right. Don't need that. Christmas gift exchange with friends, going to a German festival, and then card making with friends. That's fun. Louise says she hasn't been to Legoland in the last 15 years. When I was there, it was a long time ago. I'll show my age, but it was, well, I already said 1989, and I was 17 at the time. So it was a long time ago. And since then, I've been to California, has a Legoland. I've been to that, but it's been a long time for that too. My kids were little when I went, and now my son's a senior in high school. So that's crazy to think also. All right, heading to a bazaar soon. Get tires fixed after then. Back home, stay warm, finish making Christmas cards. Good plan. All right, let's see what we have here. So some of these have the openings, like I said, because you could do shaker cards with them. So I could always pop, oops, not that one, but it probably has the center that I could pop back in, right? Is it this one that goes in there? No, I just tried that. Where is my white circle? So I could always just put that back in there, but then I'd have to put something on the back to keep it together, of course. That's that one. Solid. That one. I could also use these pieces, possibly. Do they fit in there? I don't know. I'm just sorting my pieces to figure out what I want to do. But there's a lot of fun possibilities with this set. So I have two sides of circles. I have little hearts everywhere. Half moons. need another one of these little trays like I have my critters in. Wait, Louise, if you were born in 1981, we are not the same age. I am 10 years older than you. Sorry, you're having to watch me sort, guys. I'm sure this is thrilling stuff to watch on a live. Okay, I'm about done though. Reinforcers. I was also thinking today how I really want to do some baking this year for the holidays. I never usually get around to it, but I feel like making a bunch of Christmas cookies, but I don't want to like eat them all. So I want to make them right before we go to families for the holidays so that I can bring them to share and not just have them in my house for too long. So if I'm going to do some baking, it's not going to be for a couple more weeks. But it just sounds fun. I keep seeing fun cookie recipes. I'm like, I feel like making those this year. Okay, and then I have all these teeny hearts that I don't even know what I'm going to do with, but they're so cute. That would be a super cute shaker, wouldn't it? With all those different red and light blue and dark blue hearts. I love it. I was there in 1989, not 1998. So close. It's 8:20 in the evening in Denmark. Okay, all right. All right, so now how do I want to combine these things to make some cute little scenes on my cards? I probably will use that white white circle a lot to kind of make my scene. That's just the thing that came out of the inside of this one, actually. I could even do that. Let me think. Yeah, some of these I'm going to have to just save and do some shakers with because they're so cute. So cute for shakers. This one I have to see if I can fix a little bit. He got a little wonky, so I might have to toss him. I'm not sure. He looks a little weird. But it would also be cute to just put some acetate behind that, wouldn't it? Even if it's not a shaker, just to have it behind. Okay, now that I've die cut all this, I'm not figuring out what I want to make exactly. Let's just start with a dark blue one. I love the little reinforcers that you can put on here. Where's my pokey tool? Hi, Jennifer. Thanks for joining today. And another thing I could do is even get out some of my little snowdrift. I might do that because I think that would be super fun on these as well. To make like a little snowdrift across it and then put some of these little critters on them. So if you are just getting here, I have all my critters that I have already stamped, and I think I'm going to color some of those and then put them on my tags, like, this cute little bear sitting here or different ones. So I'm just trying to get an idea. I even have my kitties. That would be super cute too for my cat loving friends. Hi, Jody. Nice to see you. Jody's one of the geniuses behind these products that make so much sense. Okay. Like that. And then I also love the little banners. Like having that kind of hanging down from there. Could even put it between if I wanted to. And again, remember that you can find on the site all these ideas for for arranging these different pieces into tags and figuring out how you want them to go. So do you guys have any thoughts on this? I can't make up my mind what I want to do. So I always love to get suggestions. That seems too big. Could put that right there. That'd be cute. Maybe with the light blue. Don't mind me while I'm thinking. She gets quiet when she's thinking. Hi, North Carolina. Yeah, it's cloudy and rainy here in Atlanta area today too. So we often share similar weather, I think. He's just so cute. So cute. Okay, I'm gonna start coloring him, and then I think I like those colors. I could put a little heart right on him because that would be cute too. um, Kimberly, I'll be here for a while yet. You're not quite on the tail end yet, so I'm glad to see you here, friend. It's good to see you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and color my little bear, and I think I want to do like a light blue for the kind of the shadow around my bear since I'm using all these other blues. And so I'm going to go grab that marker real quick, and I'll probably do, let's just start with no, I'll come back. I'll be right back. I'm just going to grab a blue marker, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know if she's still here, but I was just talking to Mindy. Was it yesterday, Mindy? I don't even remember. About how I need to do something about my markers because I have two places where I have desk, and one of them is over on the other side of my room. I just want to look at this real quick and make sure. Yeah. And so, either I'm creating here at this desk or I'm creating over at my other desk, and it's just kind of silly. I need to have like one place where I create. This might be too blue. I don't know. I might have to redo him in gray. But I think what I'm going to do is get a marker cart and, just have all my markers and all my coloring supplies in a cart, because then I can very easily bring that back and forth between the two areas. Do any of you do that kind of thing at all? Or do you just have one place and you don't have to worry about these crazy things that I do when I go live? There's a little bit, I don't know if you can even see that, but I just kind of did a little outline of blue around him. I'm going to color his scarf, and then I'm going to decide if I like it or if I want to change it and do a gray bear to put a little more color on it. But I have, I love these Olo markers. I've been using them a lot lately, and actually they're at MFT as well if you wanted to grab some Olo markers. I have my Copics that I've had for years and years and years, and so I could put, and I have my Corrine markers, so I could have like all the different coloring mediums, even my pencils. It could just be my big card of color. I think that's making me very excited to think about. So I think that's the perfect solution, and I need to get that done. I don't even know what I'm doing. I just colored out the lines. That's why I have a white pen to go over my boo-boos. And I also want to change out my, oops, I grabbed a blue. That would have been a disaster. My streaming software so that when I'm coloring, I can zoom in. Right now I can't zoom in, which I know is less than ideal. So I have a lot of big plans, no time. I'll hold this up in a second. So there's that. I went out of the lines a little, so ignore that. So go back to my blue for a second. Which one did I use? Where did it go? Is it this one? just kind of going in from the sides and bringing it in from both sides to kind of make it look rounded a little bit. But yowzers, I really went on the lines a lot. I might have to take my white gel pen and fix that. It's probably partially because I'm on this instead of on paper, but okay. Take this. Don't mind my arm for a second here as I'm going through my markers. I like to put pink cheeks on my critters. Maybe a little pink in his ear as well. I also like to take my black gel pen, which has disappeared. Come on, it was right here. Where is it? I am sure it is right in front of my face and I'm not seeing it. Because you guys know I've used it on several lives now. But where did it go? Where did it go? Wait. Well, shoot. I'm gonna have to skip that step on this guy or go find another black glaze pen. I like to put it, oh, you guys, right? It's right here. How is it right there and I didn't even see it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You almost think I'm crazy. And yes, Mindy does make awesome videos for sure. I'm gonna have to redo him though. My scarf, for whatever reason, bled like mad today. But that's how he would look if it wasn't all bleedy around his scarf. He's pretty cute. And I like to put little dots on the cheeks too. So let me find that. I'm using my Posca pen for that. But he's very bleedy on the scarf. I'm not sure why. Let's see if I can even cover that. I think I just had too much saturation of color there, and I was just trying to go too quick. And plus, a lot of times if I don't have a piece of paper underneath that I'm coloring on, sometimes it can also bleed a little more if you're just on like a hard thing like this. And some glaze on his eyes. Yeah, I'm not even sure what, I think this is Nina cardstock. I can't even remember what I stamped on, which is kind of silly. He's pretty cute. I hid most of that bleeding with the paint pen, so that works. Okay, so now I want to put him onto my little tag. Probably have him hanging off just a little. Kind of like him on the red. And then I could put, I do kind of like the idea of putting some snowbank along the bottom of that. And what I could do for that is, this is my little pouch of scenery. So I have the grass, the snowbanks, snowdrifts, and then the clouds. So I think I might take a piece of white and make a little bit of snow. Of course, I could just cut it, but I love having the die with the stitching, especially when there's stitching on the ornament as well. That will make it cute. Then I'll also have to cut around. Oh, Libby, let me see if I'm making this too hard on myself. Hold on a second. Okay, so I have my little snowbank, and then what I'm thinking is that I want to take, oops, that's the wrong side though. This is the side I want with the little stitching. And then I can take the same die, which is the one that doesn't cut to inside, which is this one, and put it where I want it and die cut again, because then it'll be the right shape to fit right on top of my ornament that I already cut out. All right, just a second. So see how that works? Now it lines up perfectly with my little ornament because I did the line of the snowbank and then I did the ornament around it. And then he can be standing on that. You can hardly see that it's a snowbank. You know, I don't know. That might have been a little silly, but it just makes me happy. So that's what we're going with. Let's see. Yeah, it would be a cute card front as well, for sure. And you guys are saying Express It paper is totally worth it. I'm going to have to, I know I've used it in the past, but I'm going to have to find that in my stash and give it another try. Now that I'm doing more coloring these days, but I think maybe I'm going to change out his color. That's so fun. What I'd also like to do now is grab a little snowflake stamp, I think, and maybe do a little stamping in there of that. This is where it gets hard. It's like, how do I stop? When do I stop? How much do I keep adding? Right? Put that there. And then this is kind of long with him on there, so that I might save that for a different one. I could put a little banner saying to and from. Hold on a second here. Bin o ribbon. That goes. That's cute. Might want, oh, that's kind of weird. Might want that for something else in a minute. Not sure why I have two of those. Those are the same, right? I don't know. Okay. That would be cute on there. I feel like I need a regular ribbon as well, but I don't know if I even have any anymore. I just have twine. Not loving that on there, I don't think. This size. Yeah, I think I like that one better for this one. And then I could put the little heart like right on there maybe. Oh yeah. I like the heart coming down from that. It's cute. So cute. Okay, let me find the other ribbon. Just a second. Nope. I just have like bins and bins of twine, but no ribbon anymore. I'm going to have to fix that. I have to go to the craft store later and pick up some ribbon. I don't think I need any of these, so here's just some plain red, which is cute. This twine, I don't know where this one came from, but this one's even cuter, of a red and white stripe. Look at that. Yeah, I like that one. I don't know where I got it, but it's cute. Okay, let's start putting some stuff together here. And do I want to put the little to and from on here? I might. Let me die cut those and see. Although they're kind of big. Maybe that would go on the back, the to and the from, or even the for you. I could put for you on the front and put to and from on the back. Let's see. If I do that, what color would I want it? Maybe black? Are you guys super entertained by me talking to myself and trying to figure out my plan for my tag? Thanks for being here. I'm having fun creating, if nothing else. Are any of you creating while I am? Oops, I think I lost my R. I thought it was a shoot. I have to go see if I can find that, or I might have to cut it again. Thought it was just a piece of nothing because it was left on my die cutting machine. These are so cute, little tiny letters. Okay, smart people. Do you guys know this? So I'm getting a lot of like little hairy paper bits on my die cutting lately. I don't know if it's because my plates are so kind of grungy and I need to clean up my plates or get new plates. Do you have any advice for that? I'm curious if you've ever had any tips on that. Mindy, I'm looking at you, friend. Do you guys know? Oh, Hallmark Christmas movies. I've watched a lot. Well, not Hallmark. I've watched Netflix ones because I had COVID last week and I was just kind of feeling terrible and laying in my bed watching movies. Yeah, I probably need new plates, don't I, Kimberly? That's what I'm thinking. I might try the Jennifer McGuire method of cooking my plates and seeing if I can clean them up that way. But on some of these little die cuts, it's hard to get all the little hairy bits off. So do you have any favorites from the Hallmark movies that I need to watch later? Let me find my R if I can. Wow. Well, nope. I saw it and I saw it, I picked it up and then I dropped it again. So, all right, I'm going to die cut this one more time. And I think the other thing I need on this cute little tag is some glitter. I don't think I can have this little holiday tag without some glitter on it. You don't need plates for Gina's machine? Really? That's interesting. I have it. I have it sitting here in a box. I just need to open it. Maybe I'll do that for the next live so that I have a clean machine that isn't giving me hairy bits. Okay, let me see if I can just kind of glue some of this together and see where we're at. Louise, you're watching from a car. Neat. So my son took the ACT today for his third crack at it. Oops, there goes my dog. Sorry if you can hear that. Do any of you have teens that are in that kind of part of life where they're applying to colleges and taking ACTs and whatnot? I'm going to put some glitter on this because, I need to. So I'm going to get that. Be right back. Right, I have a little thing of Prisma glitter here. And then I'm going to put some on with my Quickie glue pen, which hopefully is working. It is. Should put some paper down because I'm sure I'm going to make a mess. So pretty. I love this glitter. Where did my little lid go? Here it is. See, I don't know, is that even showing up? Just a little line of glitter along the top makes it so pretty. So Lori, my son, he took a practice test of both the SAT and ACT. It was the summer before his junior year, at like a test prep place just to get some input on what he should do. And he did better on the test, on the practice one when he did the ACT. So that's what he decided. That's what we decided to have him do for his test. And he did fairly well on it the second time. But now that he's gotten into he's a senior, so he's a little farther along probably in that process. But now that he's gotten into some schools, he's taken it one more time just to see if he could get a little more merit aid by having even a little bit higher test score. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it's a lot, that whole trying to get your kid to go to college. And you know what else? College is really expensive. Holy cow. Somebody asked, Louise, what is ACT? I don't even know what it stands for, but it's a standardized test that kids take, and they use those scores when they're applying to colleges. Some schools are optional for it now after COVID and everything, but yeah, it is a stressful time of year, Kimberly. I agree. Yeah, they can retake it and get a super score. That's 100% correct. So there's 4 parts on it. There's science, math, reading, and English or something like that. And you can take it however many times, and then you take the best of each of those 4 sections together, and that's your super score. So like if the first time you do, good on the 2 Englishes and math, but kind of bomb the science, and then you take it again and your science grade goes up, but one of your Englishes goes down 1 point, you can take the best ones from the first and then the good science score from the second. That's just an example, but and put it together into your super score, and that's what you send to the university. So it's kind of cool. American College Testing. I had no idea that's what ACT stood for. So what does SAT stand for? I wonder. Something testing. But my son has gotten into some schools already, so he just needs to figure out what he wants to do. I'm trying to, I don't know, get him to. It's hard. He's only 17. He's going to be 18 in a couple weeks, which is crazy. But, making these huge decisions when they're so young. Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do when I was 17 years old. And actually, I don't even use what I went to college for. So, I don't know. I've told him that too. I'm like, just do something that can get your foot in the door with things. And then if you change your mind later in life, that is okay. Like, when I started university, I wanted to be a veterinarian. And so that's what I started school for, was veterinary. But then I realized that a lot of the kids there already had so much experience volunteering at vet school, vet clinics, and everything, and I had none, and it was really difficult to get into vet school. So anyway, I changed to chemical engineering, and that's what I graduated with. Was a chemical engineering degree, which you can imagine how much I use that for this card making that I do. So it's kind of funny. But I did that kind of work until my son was born, almost 18 years ago. So here I am doing tiny letters again. The other day when I was live, I did the letter board, which was so fun. But man, and Mindy, if you're still here, look at me using tweezers again. I'll get better and better at it, I'm sure. Scholastic. That's what S and SAT stands for. Dot, dot, dot. Sorry, I get a little quiet when I'm concentrating on things. But this is so cute. I love that it has the little letters right in this dynamic set, this blueprint set that you can just add to your tag. So clever. Of course, I can't get it straight. Come on now. That's why I love liquid glue, though, so I can move it around a little for you. And then I think I'm going to pop up my little bear. He's so cute. He's kind of on that side, so I'll put the foam adhesive on that side of him. Kind of blocking the heart. That's okay. What am I forgetting on this? I don't know. Yeah, the bear is so cute. Here's another thing I'm never quite sure on is how I want to tie my string on my tag. I'm going to want to be able to tie it onto a gift. I guess I can always add other string later to put on the gift itself. A lot of times I like to take like a bigger ribbon and put that through and then put the little twine around the bottom of the ribbon, but I don't seem to have any other ribbon. Oops, okay, now I want to go the other way. I cut off way too much twine on this too. I love the red and aqua together too. So fun. I'm going to make a bunch more tags, but I'm not going to stay live for all of them because you know how indecisive I am when I'm figuring this out. Bye, Mindy. Good to see you, friend. All right. I think I'm going to actually still make a little bow as well to put on there. I'm just tying my loops together. Hopefully I can do it with my big fingers and this little piece of ribbon, or twine, I mean. Yes, I like that. And then I'm going to put a little, let's see, I'm going to put it right on top of this, I think. A little dot of glue. Stick that on. I'm going to put this on top of it as it sets. Smush. I'm going to make these a little shorter. I might need to get a new pair of scissors for ribbon and twine because that did not cut very well at all. There he is. Might have made it those loops a little too big, but still cute, right? So that's tag number 1. There's something on him. There we go. But he has a little bit of glitter along the snowbank, which is not coming through on my camera very well. But isn't he cute? So fun. So I'm going to make some more tags with this fun set with all these things that I've die cut. I might want to make a shaker one too, because there's all these cute little hearts to make a shaker with, which I think would be really fun. I might have to just do it on the front of a card. I'm not sure. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. If you're on Facebook, here, I'll go back to my face for a second. If you're on Facebook, there is the My Favorite Things Insiders group on Facebook. And I will probably post my finished tags in there, as well as on my Instagram. I'm Stampin' Libby on Instagram. And I'm going to probably make some more with the things I have. And also I wanted to use those cute snowmen that I mentioned, the Snow Happy set, because they're so cute. And if you were here, let's see, yesterday, this is how I finished this card. Can't remember if I had it completely finished when we signed off. And then the day before, I totally changed the Yeti card. I had a silver glitter frame on here, and it was just distracting too much. So I changed it to this faux wood grain that I did with my markers, and then put pink behind it to kind of go with the scarf on the Yeti. And then also put those little snowflakes that I put a little pink on, because I wanted to fill in the space, since I didn't do my spacing on my letterboard. That's the letterboard. So fun. So anyway, those are the last 2 cards that I've made live. Yeah. So I still have to finish my kitties. My kitties are still here waiting to be finished. Maybe I'll do that today too, and finish my little outside the box card. Oops. Yeah, he is colored. That one's not colored. Anyway, thank you guys for being here today. I'm going to be back again tomorrow at 2, creating with whatever the deal is tomorrow. And again, I used the blueprints today because that's the daily deal, which if you want it, you got to get it today. It's 1 day only. Buy any blueprint set and blueprints dynamic set, and you can pick a 4x8 message set for free. So make sure and pop over to mftstamps.com and check that out. It's always the main slider at the top of the webpage will say what the deal is, and we're doing it for 12 days. Today is day 6. So watch for more deals. And thank you guys. Thank you for the kind words, and thank you for being here. And I hope you have some inky fun today, and I will see you again soon. All right. Take care, everybody.